So what's up, you guys? I know it's been a couple of days since I've done a vlog, but basically I just thought I'd share this with you. So a lot of people complain about not being able to completely cover their charging port on their Koowheel. All I did was, see the little tab that used to be there so you can, pull it off when you have it plugged in? I just took a razor to that and cut that off. Now I'm able to push it in and it stays there. It stays there during my whole ride, doesn't pop off or anything like that. And for those of you that don't already know, I know it's crooked, but you turn it on, turn your power on. That's regular mode. Push the button 7 times. This can be tricky. You can definitely hear a difference. But the purpose of today's video is because I want to see how much it slows down once you hit 50%. And on top of that, I just want to be able to see how far I can go off of full charge. Or at least down to 25%, because I got to make it back here to charge my board to make it back home later this evening. One thing to note about this board is if the power button, or not button, but if the power switch isn't on your remote, you won't be able to kick the board like a regular skateboard. So make sure that that's on, or just that your board is completely turned off and you'll be able to push it like a regular skateboard. So I'm going to drive down to ride down to the riverbed, and then just go up and down, go down under the bridge, go up on some hills and stuff. I give you like a really good comparison against the lift board, because that's basically what I did with the lift board. I went on the riverbed. When you go under the street bridges, you got to go down, but then you got to go back up. So it definitely gives you an idea for like a hilly type environment. One thing to also note about this Koowheel is that the wheels are really slippery, so you got to be really careful, and they tell you not to operate on wet ground. So you definitely need to adhere to their warning. And not operate on wet ground, because even if you're on like a slippery type of concrete, you can end up falling and eating shit, and that's definitely not the business. Going up a slight hill from a stop because I had to turn back there. Like I said before in my other video, the braking on this thing is really sensitive, but once you start slowing down, it doesn't come to a complete stop, which sucks. Really windy, and I have earbuds on too. Wish I had a little more power going uphill, but I'm not going to complain because I'm still able to make it up the hill, just not at full speed. Really hauling ass right now. I think I'm already at 75% and I've only gone like 2 miles. Yeah, 75% or somewhere around there. I mean, I only have 3 lights, so I'll do a speed test, see what that looks like. Just to give you an example, I have the speed limiter unlocked. And this board does have heat protection, so if it starts heating up too much, it will kick into a different mode, I guess, and it'll slow you down a little bit. So like right now, even though I am going 20 miles per hour, it will slow you down a little bit. I'm gonna take a break. My right calf is really bugging me right now. By the way, I'm not braking or anything like that. I'm just like letting it roll itself out. And that's quite a good distance to just roll out. With the lift board, as soon as you let off of it, you start slowing down pretty dramatically. And with this one, you just like kind of coast it out until you just stop, basically. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you have the remote off but the board is still on, it makes it hard to kick push it. Didn't go anywhere. But then when you turn it on and the board is on, dramatic difference. All right, let's go. And remember, I am pretty heavy. I weigh 220 pounds. So if you're like 50 pounds less than me, you're definitely gonna hit a higher top speed, accelerate faster, brake faster. Weight has a lot to do with it. So just hit 50% battery. Still able to go at least 15 miles per hour, which isn't too bad. It's definitely still like the top end of the spectrum, you know, speed of the lift board. So it's not too bad. It's tolerable. It's not like, yeah, there's a drop in speed, but it's not bad, you know, it's not horrible. So right after that last stop, it started feeling weird. I don't know if there's something wrong with the motor or what. I don't know, it just felt weird. Just felt like there's like a lot of resistance or something. It's the only way I can describe it. But yeah, 50% battery. And so far I've gone 4.5 miles. Alright, so right now, even though I'm going slower because I'm at 50% battery and I'm going up a slight incline, I'm going about 14 miles per hour. I was doing 15, probably about a quarter mile back that way. but I'm starting to go up a little bit. And it's weird, I don't know if it's because it's overheating or what. It didn't feel that hot touching it, but definitely feel some definitely feel some resistance on the back wheels. So when I do that without being on it, the wheels rotate perfectly by themselves, but for one reason, oh, that is hot. Touching this is pretty hot. So I think maybe they're just overheating and that's why it feels that way. So I'm gonna let it cool down for a sec. I'm gonna actually power it off, let it cool down for a sec, and then we'll get going. So 4.77 miles and I'm at 50% battery already. So after turning it off and then turning it back on for a few seconds, it now says I have 75% battery. That's weird. But since I turned it off and turned it back on, now I'm in regular mode with the speed limiter locked. So speed limiter is not unlocked right now, which is why I'm going slow. That, and I'm slightly going up a hill, sort of. I can already hear it making that sound. Definitely still sounds like something is rubbing up against this wheel right here. Doesn't sound good. Let's go back, try it one more time. Right when I went up the curb right here, started making a squeaking sound. I don't see anything loose with it. Weight limit on this board I think is 265, and I only weigh 220 pounds. And if you don't believe me, so that was my weight this morning. 215.40 pounds. Yeah, just in case, now that we're back in the office where it's nice and quiet, let's go ahead and listen to this. Definitely not good. Koowheel, sad to see you go, but I spent like $550 on this board, and for it to last only a week, no good. Not to say that all their boards are like this, because my nephew has had his board for several weeks, or a couple of weeks, almost a month now, and his is still working perfectly fine. So So sad to see you go, Koowheel. Bye bye, Koowheel. Sucks, man. I really like that board. I mean, I like the lift board too, but this one, you know, the in-hub motors, not have to worry about belts breaking, but have to worry about the hub motor breaking. Sucks, dude. And then it went a lot faster too. Man, I like that board. And it came with the backpack and extra grip tape and an extra remote and a bigger battery. Dude, shit sucks, man.